guys, so today, oh my gosh, you can't even see me, but I'm currently on my way to see Arielle. We're filming a video together and I am late thanks to the metro, so I will let you know how it goes. We're going to be trying on some bridal dresses for her because she's getting married, so yeah, super excited. So this bridal store in Paris was called Pronobius, and we started off with having a consultation with the sales team, and they went through different booklets and worked with Arielle to find some styles that she liked. And then we went downstairs and we were allocated a specific room where we had to wait for them to bring us each dress each time for Arielle to try on. And she was a little bit nervous, but she will have an entire breakdown video of this on her channel, so I didn't want to spoil anything, but I was helping her make a decision on what she liked the most. And then after that we caught up with her fiancé Jean and we filmed another video which is on Arielle's channel to do with trying different pastries in Paris. This was so delicious. It was actually chocolate flan, and I mean it's not really a flan, it tasted like chocolate mousse, but we just chilled out for the rest of the afternoon and then I came home. Everyone, end of the day, and you will probably see that the quality is a lot better because I actually bought a new phone. So I did not film a lot today, but Arielle and I went wedding dress shopping, which was super exciting. It's my first time going wedding dress shopping for a friend, and also the first time I've done this in Paris. So it was super cool to see and have that experience and understand like what her taste is like, what she's into, what's her style. So we had such a great day. We also tried a patisserie from the Hotel Bristol, and they are meant to have the best flan in Paris. So we tried that, met up with her fiancé, Jean, and we had a beer, and then they had to go, so they left. And I think for the rest of the night, I'm probably going to do some art or just relax and watch a movie. It's a Friday night. I finished up work with one of my clients I'm working with, so I have a lot of free time tonight just to kind of relax. I might do some planning for some upcoming videos because I know I've been kind of slack, but there's a lot of videos that I really want to make, so I'm super excited. And I think I might order food. I know that's lazy. Maybe I could make something, but j'ai la flemme, we say in France. When you can't be bothered to do something, it's like j'ai la flemme. So yeah, I think I might do that. I might watch a nice horror movie, and that's gonna be my Friday night. But anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope you're having a lovely start to the weekend. It is almost sunset here, so I have a bit of the golden hour going and I am loving it. Okay, it is now the next day. I forgot to film anything last night because I was just so tired, but it wasn't that interesting anyway. But I really want to do some brainstorming of different ideas for wedding invitations and things like that. As I'm developing my business in stationery, I'm gonna come up with some ideas for stationery and ideas for content. And I'm also really hungry, so I'm gonna go downstairs and get some stuff from the supermarket. So I also just bought these glass tempered things and just a basic transparent case. I've ordered some other cases online, but this is like the quickest that I could get from Amazon overnight. So I'm going to put these on because I've been walking around with this phone with no protection at all and it's giving me anxiety. I also did some washing earlier, so I need to clean that up. The only thing that's annoying about this apartment, and I love it so much, is that it's just so small and I feel like I can't have a lot of stuff because it fills up, but I am a bit of a maximalist, so it's really a struggle to keep things clean, to keep things tidy, because I just feel like it never stays tidy enough. And I just wish I had an extra room that I could put all of my creative hobbies in, like a creative den, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make it work for now, but it's just like really hard to like get creative and get messy in such a small space, but also keep it tidy for like guests. I feel a little bit like restricted, but yeah, I try and make it work. Like, see here, I'm trying to exercise, so I have my tapis, like treadmill thing here, and normally it's under the bed, but if it's under the bed, then I don't look at it. So it's just kind of like, oh, bit of a difficult thing. I feel like you have to get really creative when you live in a small apartment. This one's usually pretty good. Don't get this one because this one's disgusting. It's way too sweet, but I always get the olive El Paso salsa. Now for toothpaste. I kind of just alternate, but I think this one.
That's pretty expensive. Hey, hold on.
I'm supposed to be on a diet, but can't resist. All right, I just got home from the supermarket and it's only 4 p.m, but I think it's about to thunderstorm. And we had some really nice days recently. It was like 25 degrees and sunny, but I feel like I just made it home just before the cloud burst because it is so dark outside. And normally I love the rain. Like, honestly, I can't get enough of it. Rain every day, 24 hours a day, I'm happy. But I feel like lately I'm really enjoying the sun when I'm painting and like doing cute activities, especially on a weekend. But honestly, normally I stay home on weekends because it's just too busy and I don't like crowds. But anyway, I think I'm just gonna make some nachos. I know it's lazy. I'm just gonna make some nachos and I am going to do some planning on my computer. So nothing exciting, but that's just life. That's the life of a freelancer. If you can just see here how dark it is and the clouds are looming, I definitely think we're going to get some rain. This is why you should also not go shopping on an empty stomach. I love lollies. I love candy. France doesn't have the best selection of candy, to be honest, but I love these. I think they're like famous in Germany. They're like little flying saucers. That's what we call them. And they're just like this really like papery texture with sherbet inside. And then these are some of my favorites. Now, we have a lot of Haribo lollies and candy in France, but I actually prefer the Lotti brand because they make things that are sour, and I love a sour candy. So these are like almost like mini skateboards without the wheels on, and they're kind of like quite a bit tough and chewy, but they're so sour, and I'm salivating just thinking of them. I love these. I almost ran out of them, and I needed to go on a diet. So I wanted to lose some weight anyway, but who cares? I love this. I'm allowed to have a sweet treat, so I bought those as well. They don't really have a lot of great cheese, like for melting cheese selection. I know this sounds ridiculous because we live in France, but I'm really used to, in Australia, the tasty cheese, which is kind of like cheddar and like those big blocks of cheddar at the supermarket. You can't really find that here in France, well, at the supermarkets that I go to. So I just bought some pre-cut meltable thing. It has emmental. I don't even know what that is. I think it's, I didn't even know. I probably should look that up. Caractère, tome de caractère, emmental, and mozzarella. Same thing. Oh no, this has Comté. Comté is really great. So yeah, these are weird. I see this all the time. They use this for melted cheese when you buy things at the bakery or whatever, but I don't know why they make it into cubes. I find it very counterintuitive. I think like the flakiness is way better because when you're sprinkling cubes, you can't really cover a lot of surface area as much as this. So anyway, that's just my stupid take on cheese. Just something interesting. I know people kind of are interested in what you can get at French supermarkets, but this is kind of just the lazy options. I also bought some Old El Paso salsa dip, some tiramisu. This is from Carrefour. I swear to God, I'm telling you, this is so good. It doesn't really taste a lot like Biscoff or speculoos, but it's just probably one of my favorite desserts that you can buy from the supermarket. I love this. Chips, basic. I need to get more toothpaste, so I ended up going with this option. And then just a giant cucumber that I'm going to put in some salad. I just got back from the coffee shop. I usually go to the City of Light. I usually go to City of Light to get my coffee because I really like that they have softer, lighter blend. I'm not like the biggest coffee fan. I always say that and then I just kind of end up having one every day anyway. And then a cardamom roll because it's Sunday and I'm going to treat myself. But it was really weird, really funny. I know the barista now that works there because I go there all the time. And I walked in, and this like usually doesn't happen to me, but I walked into the store and like there were two customers just sitting drinking their coffee. There was a guy and a girl. And then when I walked into the coffee shop, I said bonjour in a nice smiley way to the barista, and he was like, oh, bonjour. And then the customer sitting down on the bench was like, bonjour, in a really sassy way. He was like, and he was eating like a lollipop. He's like, bonjour, and looked me up and down, and I was like it was just so unnecessary. And I could tell he wasn't being nice about it. He was being bitchy, and he was French, which was, that's honestly never happens. He was just like a very sassy French man. And I was like, bro, you don't need to do that. And so when he was like, bonjour to me, I was just like, bonjour, like, and I just started laughing because it was just funny. But yeah, sometimes people are so fucking sassy for no reason. But yeah, anyway, you just got to kill it with positivity. As soon as he left, the barista and I looked at each other, we're just like, what the hell was that? Anyway, some people are just weird. I want to film some TikTok videos today. I actually have a second channel. Well, I've started a second YouTube channel, and it's called Laura Loves Horror. And I really want to go into making an account about my love for film, dark and disturbing horror movies and stuff like that. I don't know if I've ever spoken about that on my channel, but horror is my favorite thing, and honestly I feel like I know more about it than anything else. So I'm going to keep this channel for like everyday life in Paris, my painting, my art, my career, just everything about that, so you can see that with lots of vlogs and videos with friends. And then the second channel will be just dedicated to film stuff. And then I also have a TikTok for horror as well, which is the same name, so I'll just link that as well if you're interested. I've just started it, so if anyone's like into dark, creepy films or horror, then you can watch my stuff over there, and if not, just stay with me on here. But yeah, let me know like if there's anything specific that you'd like to see about me in Paris. I think I just need to like get into consistent posting again, because I feel like my life isn't that interesting, but then I actually do go out a lot. I go see friends. I do lots of things around Paris, and I really want to share that with you, because for those who don't have the opportunity to come here, it's kind of cool, like if you can see it through the lens of someone who does live here. And so yeah, there'll be a lot more videos coming up with Arielle. I actually feature on her channel every now and then. We have some videos coming out soon. I'm going to start like including Arielle on my channel more, and well, my channel in general. And yeah, I think that'll be the way to go. But yeah, I hope you're having a lovely morning. I'm just gonna do my makeup, because also doing my makeup, I feel like really helps me kind of get motivated for the day. I don't like to do my makeup every day, honestly. I can't be bothered most of the time, but I think like if I'm filming something, if I want to feel like productive, I think doing your makeup keeps you in like a bit of a routine, because I work freelance. I don't really have like a set routine yet. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to do that, and I'm going to brainstorm some stuff I'm going to film, and maybe tidy up the apartment a bit. It's looking a bit messy, but yeah, we'll see, and I'll check back in a bit. I'm going to conceal with a little bit of this, and then I'll try not to put too much makeup on. I don't know, I still feel insecure. Like after living here for more than nearly 2.5 years now, I still feel insecure with how I do my makeup. I still want to lean toward wearing heavy eye looks and stuff, because I feel like that looks good on me. Like I kind of get sucked into doing like glam makeup all the time. You know, when you get excited when you do your makeup, you're like, oh no, I don't need more, and then you put on more and more and more, and I'm like, oh, I'm just like getting stuck into the Australian way of doing makeup. But people don't really wear a lot of makeup here at all. Like I could probably just wear this and that's it, and maybe even a bit of mascara, or not even that at all. But yeah, I just think I still feel insecure about my face. So I still wear a bit more makeup than I need to, and I feel like I look younger when I don't have much makeup on. So I don't know, whatever. I think I'm just gonna try and do my best. But yeah, I really struggle. Like the French girl way is like, honestly, maybe just to wear this tinted serum. That's why the brand Typology is so popular here, because it's they have hybrid skincare makeup products, and I feel like people just really want something simple that gives them a bit of color. But for me, I'm like, oh no, I need eyeshadow, I need to liner, I need to do all these kind of comfort things for me. But then I think I end up like looking a bit too cakey sometimes, you know, because I just kind of go a bit, oh, I don't know, I think I'm just
talking too much. I think maybe moral of the story is just do whatever makes you feel comfortable and who cares what people think.
Hello. I have decided I think I need more art supplies. I've definitely run out of some A4 watercolor paper, so I'm going to walk down to the BHV because they have a really good art supply section. And I'm also thinking I would like to buy a couple of canvases because I do want to sort of practice painting on those because I'm really inspired by this amazing artist that I saw on TikTok a couple of years ago. I'll insert her profile here, and she makes like very sort of whimsical kind of illustration style art. And so I kind of want to make something inspired by her work, but like of a Paris art print for my house. I just want to see what it looks like. I don't know if I'll do that painting today, but I'm definitely going to go get some supplies. So I'm going to take you with me and we will see what we can find. It's a Sunday, so yeah, we'll see how busy it is. It feels very quiet outside. I can't hear any noise on the street. So yeah, let's go. Seriously, how gorgeous is this? Can you imagine living up there on the balcony every morning and just looking out? Oh, Paris is so pretty sometimes. It's lol. It's not pretty when everyone's beeping. I hate when the cars beep, but it's pretty gorgeous. Like here, just look how charming this is. This is just like another building. I'm obsessed with architecture, so cafes everywhere. We're in the 4th at the moment, arrondissement. And also over here is one of my favorite places just to get a beer with friends. Sometimes like they're not the best bistros or brasseries, but I like to hang out around here. And just on an afternoon when it's sunny, having a beer, it's one of the best things you can do. Okay, in the art section. Maybe I don't know what size. I think I'll start with the smaller one first and then we'll see. Maybe I'll start with a square one. Okay, I think I came on a bad day because there's a lot of stuff missing. I think they need to do a bit of a restock. Oh, are they doing like renos or something? But as long as I can find some watercolor paper, I'm happy. But otherwise, I'm just going to have to order it. Okay, they're definitely doing renovations in the art section, so they have no watercolor paper. And I think I'm just going to order some online because, yeah, it's not good. They have like nothing here at the moment. Bit of a bummer. Or I could just go to an art supply store, but I don't think there's one in my area, but we'll see. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go home. It was a bit of a waste of time, but it's fine. Yeah, they just don't have anything I want. So yeah, we'll buy something online. Anyway, it's good to stretch the legs anyway, and it's nice to stretch the legs and get out of the house. It's not super busy. It's actually kind of tranquille, as we say today. So the marathon's finished now. Out we go. So no luck today at the BHV, but I also wanted to show you because I haven't really been sharing my creative artistic endeavors much. I went to a really beautiful event a couple of weeks ago run by this event company called Curated Edit, and it's created by this girl called Vanessa. She's amazing, and she makes these beautiful curated dinners, apéro events that are very styled. They're all styled to new themes each apéro, and she invites a selection of women just to enjoy and chat and have a lovely time. And I had the best time. I made so many friends, and the theme that I went to was bread and butter. So she had this beautiful table display with baguettes and bread and all different types of butter to try, and I was really inspired by that. In addition to the food, she also has the menus that are put on the table display, and I said, if you need someone to just help you make the menus, I'd love to do that in exchange for just some photos of the event so I can add to my portfolio. And she very kindly said, yes, I would love to collaborate. You can help me with the next event. So she has a new event today, and I created some menu designs for her based on some inspiration that she shared with me. So I just wanted to share with you a quick look into my process here. So the concept for the event was sort of like a golden hour apéro with oranges and citrus and lots of beautiful flowers and things like that. So well, this looks a little bit jumbled now that I've done it, but based on her idea of what she wanted, I created just some designs on my iPad of some orange rinds, some orange pieces, and some cocktails, because we wanted to go with something very minimalist, very simple for the menu. And I also had to play around with like different squiggly borders just based on different ideas she showed me on Pinterest. After I created these designs, I sent them to my Mac, and then I added all of the illustrations onto Canva in a shared file for her to play around with. So this is an example of one of the menus ideas. I don't know if she'll end up going with this, but I also just wanted to like play around with the different looks. I know that she really liked the idea of adding a blue just to show a pop of color, but yeah, I made a shared file for her and I just to play around with so she can choose what works best on the day. Very, very simple, something that took me some time, but I made this digitally. So I saved these as transparent illustrations, and then we can add it onto the menu and she can print it out. Okay, so Vanessa just told me she printed out the menus a while ago, so it won't be this design. So here's just some examples that I've made with the actual menu added. And I think it looks super cute like this with the lowercase text. And then this one is a little bit more busy with the squiggle, but I really like this option as well. But these won't be the options that we'll see on the event. But yeah, just some extra examples of how you can make it kind of fun and flirty. Outfit change, I actually was wearing pajamas before. Do we think it's too cheesy if I wear this in a video about moving to France, wearing a Marais? I don't know. I love it. I actually wear this brand all the time. It's really comfy. This is a Marais from St. James, which is like a very classic, iconic brand for the traditional French Marais, like the stripe tops. So if you're in Paris, definitely check it out. They are a bit expensive. I think I paid over $100 for this 4 years ago, but I still wear it all the time. It's super comfy. It's 100% cotton, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna film a video. I'm gonna have some lunch, and then we're gonna film a video on how to find accommodation in Paris for short-term and long-term. I know it's not healthy, but oh, look. I just filmed a video on, look at this, look at my setup. I just filmed a video on my Osmo Pocket on accommodation and finding accommodation in Paris. So that actually went pretty quickly and pretty well. I think because I've already made a TikTok on this, it was easy to remember the information, but that was so fun, and I'm definitely excited to keep filming more videos like this. So I'm just gonna chill out for a bit, do a bit of brainstorming on what else I could film, and yeah, that's it. It's midnight, and I've been editing for probably 5 hours, and I don't know why it's taking so long. I think it's just like time goes by so fast when you're editing. I really enjoyed it and I really lock in, but oh my gosh, I'm ready for bed. I'm gonna post this and then I'm going to have a sleep. Good night. All right, I have taken out my Osmo Pocket just to film the unboxing of this bag because I'm going to use my iPhone to make a TikTok. So sorry if the footage is kind of mixed in this particular vlog, but here we go. Oh wow. Very well packaged. And it comes with 2 boxes, Maison Sabré. Well, I don't know how they pronounce it. Maison de Sabré. Ooh! Full. So gorgeous. Gorgeous. It sounded really British then. So, Maison de Sabré very kindly sent me one of their bags that I could choose from. Oh, it even comes with a beautiful duster bag. It comes as this, and it's a really nice structured shape, but it also includes a zippable pocket on the inside along with a card holder. I don't know if you can see on the inside here is the zip, and then the other side you can see the cards.
So this is a cute, oh my gosh, I love it. So cute. How cute, 2 little fruits. So we have the bag, and then we also have 2 really cute little charms that can go on the side. So I'm gonna put them on right now. You could choose from all these different fruits, but I chose the apple because I'm from Tasmania in Australia, and we're known as the Apple Isle or the Apple Island because we grow a lot of apples there. So I chose that. Thank you so much, Maison de Sabre. I cannot wait to use this and start wearing it this week. It's going to be my new favorite bag. All right, sorry for the noise. I am just making some dinner. I'm heating up a sweet potato, and I have to do Arielle's painting for April, for her April subscribers. This is just the outline, but I'm going to paint Jardin des Plantes with some beautiful cherry trees on either side. It's sort of just more of a whimsical thing that I came up with, rather than like a direct painting from a photo that she's giving me for inspiration. So I'm excited. It's getting a little bit late, but I was so busy today, I didn't really have a lot of time to paint or do anything. So I'm going to get that done now. And I'm gonna watch a movie while I'm painting. So yeah, I'll try and film some of it. And then I will give you an update later. Art supplies. I like to use a mix of paints and like watercolor and acrylic because I think it adds more richness instead of just painting just in watercolor. My studio. My desk is way too small, but I really just don't have a lot of space and I feel like I need to maximize it. So I'm just trying to clear out all of this stuff so I have enough room to paint. I'm also trying to film with my iPhone for Instagram, but oh my gosh, it's so hard when you have when you're a one-man band like me. But yeah, anyway, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Oh shit. Hello, I am just checking in as I've been doing my art, and oh my gosh, I've been crying because I watched the finale of Married at First Sight, which is kind of this trashy dating reality show in Australia, but one of the hosts, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. One of the hosts passed away. I think at the end of March. So they had a tribute to her at the end, and oh my god, it got me. So I've been watching that as I've been painting. So I'm going to show you done so far, and what needs to be done. You can see, so it's also nighttime here. It's like 10:30 p.m. So what I have here, I have the Jardin des Plantes, and unfortunately the paper that I used was really like a thick cold press paper, and it did not take to my masking fluid well, which is what I add on around the sides when I want the color to be kind of protected like this. So when I peeled it off, it ripped off the paper, which was actually a nightmare to deal with. So this is all kind of watercolor mainly, but I've mixed some white acrylic paint in as well to thicken it up. So I've painted a lot of the flowers. This is just my interpretation. And then on either side, Arielle took pictures of this beautiful cherry blossom. So I'm going to paint this over the top with acrylic in a bit of a thicker paint because I just think that will work better and make it pop more instead of just being straight watercolor because, you know, as you know, watercolor, a bit temperamental, you have to sort of start with the lighter colors and then build it up. So yeah, I like to do a mix. Anyway, adding the cherry blossoms on either side. So, I mean, it's not probably the most realistic view of Jardin des Plantes. It is a little bit, but I just thought it would look pretty to have the blossoms on either side just for fun. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with this. I think this is my favorite print I've made for Arielle so far, or my painting. So yeah, I just have to add a few more flowers. I might just have a break from here for now, so I'm not going too crazy. I also wanted to add some detail here in the dark windows. So I wanted to go over with a gel pen at the end and add the final detail. I think it actually would look really cute. I do want to make a hot chocolate though, so maybe I'll do that and take a quick break. But I always have the craziest dreams when I have hot chocolate, so I'm debating. Okay, so I'm just working on the cherry blossoms. It's actually coming together. I was really nervous about it, but I'm kind of happy with how it's turning out. Looking pretty okay.
I just wish this was more in the daylight. But yeah, this is a mix of acrylic now because as you can see, it's thicker. It's definitely giving off the effect that I wanted. I don't know, does that look too pom-pommy? We'll see. I think I mentioned before, but I didn't really mention properly, but this is actually for Arielle's Patreon. So if you are the highest tier in her Patreon, you can get a custom print of this painting. Arielle and I work together on the inspiration, and I create a new painting every month, and then she creates prints from that exclusive to her Patreon. So you have to sign up to the highest tier to receive a fine art print of my work. And but yeah, every month it changes, so I really hope you like it. And once this comes out, I think she'll be posting a vlog and revealing this at the end of the week. Make sure you sign up to her Patreon so you can get a copy of the print yourself. That's all. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna finish signing this art print. I'll have a look at it in the morning, see if I want to add anything else, but then I will hand it over to Arielle. Good morning, good morning. It's the next day and I am so excited to share. The painting looks so beautiful. I have been filming some stuff on my iPhone, so I might share this already, but I just wanted to show you how gorgeous it looks in the natural light. I want to keep the painting for myself, honestly, but I'm going to give it to Arielle, of course. But I might have to order a print for my own wall because I just think it's so gorgeous and full of rich color and texture. So let's have a look, shall we? How gorgeous this looks. I have added the details with the cherry blossoms and everything's dried and the color just pops in the sunlight. I absolutely love it. So this is, again, this is to A5. I'm going to take the tape off now because I don't need it anymore. And I think honestly it's done. I don't want to add anything else. I think it's just going to be too much. I've added my signature down here. And then all I have to do is scan it to my computer and away we go. Also, I think I need to invest in some new palettes because while I really love the look of this, I do think it's getting a little bit messy because it's just having layer upon layer of acrylic. So I think I need to buy like some ceramic palettes for my watercolor and try not to mix with acrylic. But I love the kind of build up here. I think it looks so nice. But yeah, I'm just so happy with how this looks. I honestly was not sure about it last night, but just like with the natural light, it just looks so pretty. I just went and grabbed another coffee. Honestly, the day that I get an espresso machine, that coffee shop is going to have a bad day. But I went to the supermarket, I bought some essentials, eggs. I don't know why, I love San Pellegrino and I thought I need to drink more water, and sometimes the water's a bit yucky out of the tap, so why not just be bougie with bubbly water? Skewer. Chickpeas, because I'm going to roast some chickpeas today. Blueberries. Blueberries are I don't know how expensive they are in your country, but they're $3.99 at the moment, 3.99 euros, and I honestly think they're half the price in Australia. An avocado, skin tint. So I really wanted to, maybe you can see it better now. I really wanted to try it because, I mean, I've never really tried any of her products before, but I am so fair. So my friend who lives here, she also has very fair skin like me, and she said she's actually loving this at the moment. So I thought I'd give it a go. I didn't realize the package would be so small. I mean, it's 30 mils, so maybe, I don't know. We are working with that today. I'm gonna try and put this on, and then I'm just gonna put on some mascara, and then I have to do some work for my client today. I have a few meetings. Oh, I also forgot that I have to stay at home today because my MacBook is getting delivered. It's 9 years since I had my Mac. I have just had a call with my parents, and I actually booked a hair appointment because today is hair wash day, but I am in desperate need of a haircut and a hair color because, as you can see at the moment, my hair is two different tones. I dyed my hair myself and it's all kind of faded out. It looks disgusting. I just wanted something low maintenance, natural, and just, you know, pretty. And then I've also requested like a bit of a trim as well and some face framing. So I'm so excited. This is shade 1N. Honestly, I don't even know if it's my color. This is what it told me online based on like colors that I use in my foundation, but
My gosh. How tiny? Why is that? That's 30 mils, and then this is 30 mils. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, that's really pale. Oh, but I'm pretty pale. Oh, it actually looks good in the camera. Oh, shake before use. It's very thin. It's very thin. The Typology one is definitely thicker. Like this, well, it's true. This is, well, skin tint, but it's like a fluid. This one is way more watery, and this one is a little bit thicker. I don't mind it, actually. It feels really light. It feels nice. Okay, I actually think it's a pretty good color match, but the only thing is that I think it's just my skin at the moment. It's kind of catching. My skin's probably a little bit drier, so that's fine. But I do really like the fact that it feels so light. It feels like I'm not wearing anything. You don't need a lot of this. Whoa, it just turned on. Gosh, I haven't had a MacBook in so long. Wow, my goodness. I love my other one, but it's just so big. So yeah, very happy with this. I'm just checking in. So, sorry, the washing machine's going, but as you can see, oh, it's probably hard to see, but the foundation's kind of split here around my mouth. Well, it's a skin tint, and here it really does not look the best. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. I also noticed that this happens a lot with more paler foundations and things like that. It just happens, and I do have a lot of redness in my skin anyway, so I'm gonna touch up, but I don't know, I'm just not really sure if I like that. But see, around here, sorry, that was a gross close-up, but I just wanted to show and be real with you. But it looks okay everywhere else, but just around these areas of my face, it hasn't really stayed on as long as I would like, but still, whatever, we'll just roll with it.
So I actually filmed this process in another video, but here's just me taking a before and after before I went to the salon, and I went to Alexandre Picchu, and look at the results. So much healthier, so much prettier, and I really like the darker color. Hi, I'm just checking in. I went on a date on Easter weekend with the most amazing person who I might still be seeing. And he gave me a bunch of presents. This was like our second date, by the way, or like our first proper date. And included one of these like chocolate plaques. And I'll insert a photo because it was so beautiful when I received it, and I've already started eating it. It's taken me until now to like get into it because I had so much other chocolate. And then when I bit into the egg that was on this plaque, there was a bunny hiding underneath that. So cute. It's so pretty. I'm pretty sure he went to this patisserie called Abra, and they make these really like beautiful chocolates and things like that. Maybe I could be wrong, but it was a dark chocolate plaque with like an egg-shaped milk chocolate over the top of the bunny, and then a white chocolate thing here. But it's just so cool because he's just the most thoughtful person ever. Oops. Oh yeah, that's just chocolate. And it was Easter weekend, and he thought, well, I just may as well get you something. And he knows that I love presents and art, so he just bought me an artistic chocolate thing, and I just thought that was so thoughtful. What a babe. So yeah, very grateful. If he's watching this, shout out, you're the best. I hope he's not watching it though. But I'm gonna eat this. I want to see what flavor it is. Okay, sorry, it's like 11:30 at night. I really should not be eating this. I'll just have a taste. It's soft. It's like a truffle. No, okay, he did not go to where I thought he was. I thought he went to Abra, but it looks like it's from Daddy et Gourmand in the 5e arrondissement. Wow, very spoiled and very lucky. Anyway, as you noticed, I have not really been cleaning. I got distracted and I was working and I was doing some other things. I'm going to do a little bit of pottering around now, do a bit of tidying up, and then listen to my podcast. So I forgot to film an outro for this, but I hope you didn't mind the slightly choppy vlog. and I will be back soon with a new vlog, and I can't wait to show you more out and about in Paris. That's it. Have a lovely evening.